Hey guys, it's Morgan coming to you with what I know you already saw the thumbnail. This is the final decision on whether I like or don't like the VeeMoto Force AT tires of the normal compound, not the Apex compound. Now you guys already know I really like these tires on my 300 in the really rocky, gnarly stuff. They've been really good. But today we've put them on to the 125, the Juan Deuce Nickel. Miss Eileen. We got the rear is definitely getting worn a little bit, not bad. Front is still really looking good. I figured I'd mount them up on the 125 and come out to Peach Valley and try to go fast. Now we're gonna do some rocky stuff. We're gonna head up Eagle and that kind of stuff, but we're gonna do a whole bunch of fast Adobe stuff. Also some ditches to try to like really push the front tire in some turns and things like that. Yeah, it's gonna do a big loop out here and see how it does. If they work good out here, they're gonna get a giant thumbs up from me. Now I've already ordered 3 sets to have at the shop, so clearly we all know that I like them, but this will be a good test. I'm excited. So if that sounds like fun, if you want to watch that happen, let's go do this. Yeah! Guys, we're gonna start with some really fast stuff to get over to Eagle Valley. Then we'll climb up Eagle. Gonna go up Spikes, drop off a Black Ridge, come down to Horse Trail, and then we'll probably get to Mystery Ditch, do some fast stuff out through the open stuff, and then we'll head back up into the rocks. So we'll put these things through their paces. It's been a while since I've been on the 125. I'm excited. I'm actually taking it down to Texas for the Grinduro here later this week, so that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to ride this little bike. The 300, if you guys have been paying attention, is in lots of pieces right now, depending on when you're watching this video. But yeah, the crank is out getting rebuilt by Crankworks in Arizona. So yeah, I'm on the little bike, which is I love very much. So all right guys, I like to use Onyx to track my ride. So let's see, guys. Yeah, all right. So we'll open up Onyx, go to record track. Obviously, you can see lots of tracks I've already got recorded, but we'll go ahead and record. All right, now that thing's recording. If you guys anyone wants the GPS tracks of this little ride I'm gonna do, let me know. These are all just the real popular trails out here at Peach, so nothing crazy. This will be a good test for these tires. A little bit of rocky, slippery stuff going up through here. Alright guys, so far they're working great. I was mainly really concerned about some of those soft turns down there in the sandy stuff, and they were working good. The front was working really good. The back is feeling great. It's really cold. It's December 6th. Can't believe I'm out here riding dirt bikes, but anyway, so it's cold. The tires are cold, the rocks are cold, so they're a little bit slippery on the rocks, but really not bad. All right, we're gonna head up Spikes. Has one kind of little hard rocky thing, but then it's kind of like a motocross track up top. So let's pay attention as we go up. When we get into the real twisty turny stuff, we'll see how it does. I'll try to drive it really hard into some turns and see how it does. That's working good. That is really silty stuff right back there. All right. Oh, that trail's so much fun. So that trail is called Spikes Trail. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way these tires are working. It's really dry slick out here today, which is a good test because it's dry slick out here a lot. You know, it's unfair to test a tire in perfect conditions because everything works in that. So, you know, so far, these are feeling great. Like, I'm really happy with the front. That was all uphill, so it's a little easier on a front tire when you're going uphill like that. You're not so hard on the brakes. So we're gonna cross over here, drop down Black Ridge, and we'll get some good hard front braking on it coming downhill, and we'll take that all the way to the end. And like I said, the top of Black Ridge has got a bunch of techie little drop-offs and stuff like that, which is cool, but not really much of a test. But then as we get down lower, there's some fast, high-speed stuff that's downhill, so we'll really get to test that front tire out. What a gorgeous day. That's the Black Canyon over there. Well, technically it's that way, but that's the Gunnison Gorge officially, but same river, same canyon. Whew. All right, let's get going. Look at that. That's new stuff right there. All this stuff is great test on this front tire, and so far it's working really good. This is super soft, super loose, and completely bone dry right now. This is kind of cool. Motor off, huh? Gonna have to light her back up here in a second. right, guys. That's Black Ridge. It actually continues that way, but we're going to drop down Horse Trail because it's even steeper and even more loose. So you get to test that front tire even a little bit more here in a second. But yeah, the bike is very predictable. It doesn't, I guess the nicest thing is it doesn't feel different from when I run an M59 and an X30. And it might feel a little bit better in the straight line braking. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, I need to mount up an M59 and just have them and ride them both in the same day. Maybe I'll do that in the future if you guys want to see that. It's impressive. I'll mention again, I mentioned a couple other videos. The front is like $65 retail. The back is like $85. So for under 200 bucks, you can get a set of tires that I think are premium as far as the way they work. So this is awesome. Also, if you guys don't know, they're mounted up with platinum Nitro Mousses front and rear. Both of the Nitro Mousses have at least one tire on them. I can't remember on the back. I might have two, but yeah, it's just it's working good. And man, this bike, let me just say something about this motorcycle. I've had a bunch of people contacting me recently about 125XCs because they either bought one or think about buying one. I love this motorcycle. The suspension is brilliant. If you guys don't know, I've got Explorer spring forks that are valved by TBT, stock shock valved by TBT. The motor's got the RK Tech insert in it. It's got the kind of nasty one. It's not the super high altitude, but the very aggressive. And it really helps this thing out with my fat self on it. So yeah, it's just really good. This whole thing, whole setup is awesome. So, all right, let's go get some more trails done. This is a loose, kind of gravelly, bouldery descent, which is going to test this front tire really well. So stick with us here. We'll get to the steep stuff here in just a second. All this stuff is steep. It's probably hard for you guys to see, but trust me, it's steep and dry slick, and this tire is working really well, especially this. This is the stuff that's super loose, and that tire is biting just like I want it to. So that's awesome. All right. Watch the channel for long. You know that I love this little ditch to be a great place to test tires because I know exactly how my other tires do. So here we go. And the tires work really, really well. All right, so this is Slaney Bridge Trail. Lots of turns, mostly just adobe. but it is very, very good. All right, so not that we really need to test tires in the whoops because they're whoops and everything is tough in the whoops, although I will say the back tire hooks up really good, so I can get the front wheel light when I need to in those whoops, and the front's feeling seriously so good, like in the turns, even in the whoops and stuff, like, you know, kind of choppy, bouncy stuff. It's really holding a line well, so I'm super happy about that. So now we're going to head over to first we're going to go to Monster Ditch, which is a pretty good test of the really soft stuff, big hill, you know, wall rides and things like that. Then we're going to go hill climb the thing. This is not my favorite hill climbing bike, so this is not my favorite hill climb bike, being a 125, but I feel like it's jetted up enough that we can do it without blowing it up. So we'll try. If not, I'm in big trouble for the Texas ride, but that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna go do Monster. We'll come out of that right over to Bertha and see if we can't get a hill climb in. Check out this back tire and the really soft stuff. Alright guys, actually it makes a little more sense to go over and do Bertha first. Then we'll come back and do Monster. That's the goal right there. That's Bertha. So guys, the main harder line, it's not very hard, it's called Bertha's Crotch. It goes right up that crotch, that V, turns and goes to the top. And that's a tough one, especially when lots of people have been up it, because it gets really, really soft in there. And as dry as things are, it could be out of hand. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to try one on the other side. So let's go take a look at the other side. All right, so that line right there in the middle, I've never been up on a 125. I did get my 300 up it. So it's that one, goes right up the middle. I say we give it a shot. It's, you never know. Go into it in second. Actually, we'll start in third. Today. Oh. Yeah, I don't have it in me today. I don't know, a little girl might be able to make it, but maybe not with me on it. Whew. Getting back on is always a thing. Here we go. No motor. Whew. Oh, that is steep. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, guys. We'll see how the crotch is. If that was that soft, I can only imagine it's going to be ridiculous. But we'll give it a shot. The little bike does not have it. Whew. That is some soft freaking dirt. All right, here's Mossovich. Climb we can try. This one's a little steeper, so I don't think so. The reason I haven't made it up some of the hill climbs, the big ones on Bertha, has nothing to do with the tire. You can hear the bike bogging down, so the tire's getting traction. The bike just doesn't have the to get it done. So this little one is usually really soft. It's right over here. Super short. It's not crazy steep, but it's steep. That'll be a good test because I think we can make it up. I think the bike will get up it no problem. So, but it'll be a good test of that rear tire. Yeah, that's good stuff. So I'm not done riding, but I want to go over to Dry Creek because there's a couple trails I really haven't hit at speed on these tires that are a little bit different than out here. So I really want to make my final, decision video really good. So I'm gonna load it up. We're gonna head over to Dry Creek and then we'll get back on it. All right, we're in Dry Creek now. Let's go have some fun. Test right there on those switchbacks, because when I have a tire on the front that I don't like, it pushes all over those and makes them scary. So this thing's working good. Yeah, Oh, guys, it's working good, man. It's the whole setup is really good. These two tires, the V-Force, these two tires, the VeeMoto Force ATs, are really good. I mean, man, they're working so well right now. I'm really happy. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep rocking and rolling, and you know, we're almost into the video. When I get back to the van, we'll stop and talk about them, but so far, big thumbs up. It's got a lot of wear on it, but it's really nice. Alright guys, my final decision is that at least out here in the West where I live, these VeeMoto Force ATs are really good. They're at least as good as a Bridgestone X30 in the back and an M59 up front. They might actually be a little bit better. I'm not done running them yet. I'm going to wear them all the way out to see how long they actually last, but that's after two really good days on the 300 and a great day today on the 125 on the rear. Same on the front. The front just looks so good. I really like the fact that these knobs aren't trying to rip off on the sides. That is really good, and it's not, it just sticks. It works amazingly well. So guys, my final decision is these are great. I'm going to be stocking them at the shop. I'm working with VeeMoto. We're trying to get an affiliate link set up so you guys could go to an affiliate page, order them, they ship to you, but you know, might help me out too and help the channel too. That'd be awesome. So but as of right now, just go to VeeMotoTires.com, or I'll put a link in the description. If you don't live near me, if you live near us, then come on down, we'll get you set. Those made it up with the nitro mousses are absolutely brilliant. So anyway, I hope you guys like that. I hope you get out and spread the gospel of two wheels, and I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to get on, to work on and get out and ride your dirt bikes.